You've been wanting to rock a cool toned, sultry look for fall that doesn't overpower your gorgeous face. Keep watching, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it, and trust me, it's gonna look amazing on you. For blurred skin, both in real life and in photos, it's best to take a blurring or pore refining primer and focus the product in the center of your face. I'm using the Refi Hydrate and Blur Primer. This is one of my favorites. Now, while that dries down, take a glowy primer or like an illuminator. Take a little and apply it to the tops of your cheekbones, kind of bring it up the side of the face, up above the brow. This is one of the ways you're going to be able to get both blurred, filtered skin and radiant, juicy skin. For foundation, I'm going in with the Haus Labs one, but any like natural finish foundation will be perfect. To control the amount of pigment and coverage and just how the product lays on your skin, you're going to want to prime your brush instead of pumping the product directly onto your skin. Now, before we buff that in, tap a little bit of the excess off on the other side of your hand. Apply it from the center of the face, kind of buffing outwards. Take your contour, which is a cool tone shade, not a warm tone shade. Apply it right to the cheekbone, the outsides of kind of like the brow bone, side of the nose, Cupid's bow, and then the center of the bottom lip. It's a concealer placement. You don't want to go for a shade that's too bright. We just want to add a little bit of lightness and bring forward these areas of the face. Setting the face the way I always do. Time for eyes, take a taupe or a cool toned brown shade, and you're going to start to carve out the eye. I feel like I say this in every single one of my tutorials. I like to kind of carve the eye out by starting at the side of the bridge of the nose, sweeping it underneath or like on the crease, and then up and out towards the tail of my brow. This just gives your whole face a more symmetrical look, and it kind of helps you map out your eye a little better. And then I'm matching that and putting it on the lower lash line. Whatever's left over on my brush, I just kind of go to the tip of the nose and then underneath. I even like to set the lip contour that I did with eyeshadow. The cool toned brown shade, I'm focusing the pigment really close to my lash line, just like on my lid space, not really dragging it up. Typical 90s look, and just like these cool toned, really sultry lifted looks. Not gonna wanna have darkness on the brow, so don't bring your eyeshadow all the way up to your brow bone. I know some people like this, but in my opinion, it drags the face down. Literally the opposite of what we wanna do. Then I am, of course, tucking a little bit of a really dark brown. You could use black too, into the upper inner corner. Then with a black crayon, messily line your lower lash line. I mean, look at the difference. With a black eyeshadow, take an angled brush and kind of press it along the root of your lower lash line. This will not only make your lash line look darker, it sets your waterline in a way. Press it right into the root. See how this side almost appears thicker, like the line is thicker and darker? This side, it looks great, but it's just a little more tightened, if that makes sense, and thinner. Then you're going to want to take a cream or bone shade and add the tiniest amount of brightness to the inner corner, or so along the side of the bridge of the nose. As I spoke about earlier, I'm going to highlight the brow bone to give the eyes and the whole face a little bit more of a lift. To elongate my brows just a little bit using this ABH Micro Stroke brow pen. This has been like my latest and greatest find. Tapping in a little bit of powdered blush. I'm using this Milani one. It's the shade 03 Berry Amour. I'm focusing it on the tops of the apples of the cheeks. Makeup is all about balance. The eyes are definitely the focal point. The lips are going to be a moment. I'm keeping the skin really simple, really flawless, so it doesn't distract from the rest of the face. You're going to want a cool toned brown shade, a little bit of concealer to the center of the lips. Then I like to go in with a balm or like a glossy finish product. I'm using this Fui Lip and Cheek Stain, Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, some black mascara, but just a little bit. I really want the bottom waterline to like be the moment. Sultry, cool toned, perfect makeup for like a fall date, a night out, to take photos. If you just want to like switch up your makeup, this is the look to do. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.